Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of area of composite figures. This is standard 7.9C in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 16 off the 2016 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So we have this problem here with two rectangles, and we need to use the ruler that's provided to measure to the nearest 1/4 inch. So I went ahead and printed this up so we can at least get some good scale here. And I placed the rulers. You notice the rulers that are provided in the mathematics chart have this big gap right here. They don't go straight up to the edge. And so we need to find the area of the shaded region. So that's this darker region right here around the outside. So really what we need to do is we need to find first the area of this larger rectangle. And it's not as simple as just finding that area. That's easily done. It's not a 7th grade type problem. But you've got this big hole in the middle. So it's section removed here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, I'm going to say the area of the larger, and we'll simply subtract the area of the smaller. And then that's going to give us the area of the shaded. I'll put SH on that one. And these are both rectangles, so that's pretty easy. That's going to be length times width. And so let's see if we can measure the big one's going to be easy. The hardest part really will be that this is an unmarked ruler, so we need to go to the nearest 1/4 inch. And so we'll need to kind of use some decimals here. I'm going to probably use some decimals as opposed to using inches and fractions and whatnot. So this length down here, I'm going from my 0 all the way, and it looks like this goes to right here. All right, so right about there, and that's between, this is the half. So right between my half and my 5 is going to be my 3/4. So it's not labeled, but we're going to have to be able to read that. So that is 4 3/4. So the area of the larger is going to be 4 3/4. I'm just going to make that 4.75. We're going to multiply that by, I got my 0 up here. And it goes to straight times 4. Okay, so that's pretty easy. So let's do 4.75 times 4. And that is going to be 20. That's 28. That's 30. 16. That's 19. 2 digits here. So I've got 2 digits behind the decimal in my factors, 2 digits behind the decimal in my product. So 19, just 19 square inches. And I need to take out the smaller one. Now the smaller one here, since it's a picture, I had to kind of keep the rulers frozen, and so I'm just going to have to do a little bit of subtraction, right? So this is 4, but this goes to, looks like there's my half, looks like this one goes down to the 3/4 as well. So the area of the smaller, first I'm going to do 4 minus, because I'm not at the 0, so 0.75, and then it looks like I go to the, looks like that's the 3.25 minus, and it looks like that's a 0.75. So that's the hardest part, is really just figuring out what that is right there. 0.75. Let's do a little bit of subtraction. 4 minus 0.75, that's going to be 3.25. And then 0.75 times my, or minus my 0.75, right? And that is going to be 0. It's going to be 2.5. So I need to multiply this 3.25 times 2.5. So you notice that we say here, closest. And this is 8.175, but all my answers are whole numbers. Let me just round to the whole numbers. That's really just 8, right? So it's going to be 19 minus 8. So what's closest is going to be this G, 11 square inches.